It's like once you exit school, once you exit academia, the learning stops. And the fact of the matter is, like, you finished a degree, you finished a undergraduate, great, you got your feet wet. That's what you did. You did a master's, great. In one particular area, you soaked your body. And then you did a PhD, all right, great. You left your hand in the hot tub for an hour. But there's so much more that you are not knowledgeable about and need to explore and need to learn. And I think like an emphasis on universities are just the places to explore ideas, but they're not places where like learning starts and finishes. I think the way society kind of talks about universities and institutions, like, I graduated, I learned everything. Now I can like just go out and do stuff because I stopped learning. Like, no, no, like university is a place to explore ideas and helps you be in an environment with people who are trying to do the same thing, but the education cannot be limited to that.
Yeah, these institutions are so much more open to people than they used to be, which I don't think is a good thing in and of itself. I think it could be. There are some prerequisites for that being a good thing. But I think, again, how a lot of people think about universities is that, like, no, that they're just there for the ticket, right? That there's this idea of, I have to go to university for 3 or 4 years because then somebody gives me a piece of paper and that piece of paper lets me in some doors somewhere else, right? And I'm less concerned about the substance of my education because all I want is to get through the door. And the piece of paper you give me is a key, and that gets me in the door, right? And that, and once I'm in the door, I can bullshit my way, or I can fake it till I make it, or I can do whatever, right? But I want to get into the door. And I bumped into that a lot, and I had a lot of teachers express their frustrations at that attitude.